That's fine. Have a nice day, Bruce. I'm gonna visit my mom in church. And obviously pass the cake. Mom, are you home in the house of God? Still busy with numbers? Hey, Mom.
I can't talk today. Lots to do.
Really? What could possibly be going on?
Well, sweetie, we have the town council here today. And after that, a 12-step program meeting in the basement.
Oh, wow.
And I'm doing both church budgets and our budgets at the same time.
I'll leave you alone then, because I certainly do not want to have you scramble up the numbers and suddenly figure out that I owe my weekly money allowance and such to God all of a sudden.
Thanks, hon.
Are you okay though, Mom?
Honey, I really do need to concentrate.
Sorry, Mom.
She's certainly busy today.
But yeah, all of a sudden too. For 2 years, she has not had an extra mouth to feed as well. And now we're suddenly back. I mean, I figure that would also cause a little bit of stress in the long run. Like before it was just her and Dad, but... Am I interrupting something here?
He's very nice. Yeah, and it can be like the first. A trial run.
Where would you put him?
Oh, in the basement.
What? What are you talking about?
Or in the old library.
With all the books.
He's not going to eat them.
Interesting proposal, Kate.
Yes, thank you for bringing this to us. I look forward to us moving forward together on this.
It will be brought up at the town council meeting.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Alright, troops, move out. So either in the basement or in the library, possibly giving Bruce a roof over his head. That's nice.
How's things, May?
Okay, weird dreams, though.
I want to talk about it.
Well, it entirely depends. Do you know what it means to be eaten by a bear and have a suddenly giant squirrel near you in your dreams? Because if it's not, well, not really.
I dreamed I was trapped in a wall.
Jeesh.
No, I was fine. It was fine. I knew the rescue crew was coming in a few hours. It was cozy. So I could take a nap, guilt-free.
You feel guilty about naps? How can you feel guilty about naps?
Oh, I wish I didn't.
How's that whole thing with Bruce going?
I'm hopeful and positive.
That sounds like what someone says when they're not.
Life can be difficult, May. It's fine. It is going fine.
Well, if you say so. I mean, especially during wintertime. You could always take him inside of your own house if the church doesn't fit, but... I hope it works out. Anyway, that means church visit complete. Possibly visiting Bia because she's still in this area. And lots and lots and lots of errands to run in regards to being curious all over Possum Springs. But that is just the life of May Borowski. Hey Bia, and hey, whatever your name was. Do I know your name? Hey dude.
Hello.
How's work and you going?
I don't know. It pays.
Well, that's something.
I refuse to unload all that rock salt by myself. It's not even Halloween yet.
Did you at least help? Because that's what you're hired for. Hi Bia, sorry that the rock salt plan didn't work out.
Hey, May.
How's the pickaxe?
Trying to kill me. Unsuccessfully, I might add. Thus far, at least.
What's so stressful?
Well, on top of everything else, we're hosting that stupid harvest play tomorrow.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, I'm never offering to do this again.
What are you up to tonight?
Nothing. I'm like super tired. Because everything about my life is exhausting. And I'm doing the work of like 3 employees plus a store owner. Even though I'm 1 employee and I do not own this store.
Oh, weird. I thought for some reason you owned this place now. Like it seemed like it.
No, you'd think, huh? But also no. I'd rather die anywhere else. Literally make me a coffin, using materials and tools from this store, and bury me anywhere else.
Jeez, that got intense.
Anyway, I'm doing nothing tonight.
I can do nothing too. We can do nothing together.
Fine. So are we doing this?
Not sure. Got a couple of other stuffs to make before that. But we will definitely hang out. Mostly because if I have to make a choice between you and Greg, Greg is an amazing person and quite fun to hang around with. But hanging around with him usually results in me getting electrocuted. And I don't want to die.
Okay.
Well, see you later, Bia.
But no, seriously. With me having to make the choice between Bia and Greg, I can't really choose for Angus, but it's like Greg is more totally fantastical, like building a froggy animatronic robot from scratch. Like, I'm really curious what would have happened if we went with Greg the first day where we instead went with Bia to the mall. Going to the mall was a bit more normal, along the lines of, yeah, okay, shoplifting and such, and vandalism by using the water fountain to spray people. That's more normal, I'd say, compared to Greg. And, yeah. It's still cool, but I don't know. Anyway, the video outpost 2. Is Angus working, or is that the goat lady?
Nope, it's Angus. Hi, Angus.
Hey, mate.
Hey, Angus. How's Videoland? Or the Video Outpost 2?
Oh, good. The start of the Halloween rush. All the Halloween movies, all the Jason movies, of which there are like 20 by this point in time, probably. You've got a pretty good horror section.
Nice.
You got a favorite?
Well, personally,
I'm not really much of a horror movie fan, but...
what? Horror movie?
Yeah, favorite horror movie.
Sabbath.
What?
Black Oak, Scary in the Woods.
Oh, nice. Witchy.
Yeah, it's witchy as hell. And scary.
Yeah, that one's like... historical.
The witchy version. Well, see you later, Angus.
Bye.
And I still can't go to the adult section, obviously. Well, good to see Angus. And you I saw when I came out of the tunnel. Who are you? Hey, CJ? Yeah? You were like in high school when I was in middle school. Oh, huh. Did I know you? Oh, you used to play nerd games with Tom Bramwell. Across the street from my house. Haha, nerd games. Oh, that's quite a memory you got there. Do you live here anymore? Nah, just back visiting. Visiting for nerd games? Oh, they were like pen and paper role-playing stuff. Cool. But no, I'm just visiting family. Husband's driving down tomorrow. What do you do now? Oh, lawyer. Oh, wow. That sounds harsh and difficult. And also well-paying. Can I ask you some law stuff? Well, I'm not acting in a professional capacity, but yeah, sure. What is the best way to rob a bank? And what's the best way to get out of jail? I would like to know about getting out of jail, because if you mess up on the bank robbing by accident, which can always happen, you have a better chance of getting out of jail. Well, it depends on the situation, you see. Like, would you dig through the wall, or like, attack a guard and take their pants and identity? The pants taking is purely for collectibles. Or like, I don't know, just cause a riot or something? Huh. Not exactly a question that is befitting for a lawyer, but... What is the best prison gang? Like, if you had to pick a prison gang, which one would you pick? You know, we don't really learn this kind of stuff in law school. What is the point of, like, going to college if you don't learn useful shit? Ah, May. Laws are pretty useful. They obviously learn you how to not get into jail in the first place. Useful my ass, CJ. Sorry. Welcome back. Have a nice visit. Bye. See ya. Well, that just happened. Anyway, how are my smelter fans doing? Sunny again, thank goodness. What's got you down? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, go smelters, right? Yeah, go smelters. Did the smelters lose last night? I hope not. How's the bar, by the way? It's open, but it's not open to me. I should be going onto the telephone poles here as well. I've got so much to do. But first, visit Greg. Hey Greg, how are you doing? Hey. Hi. Let's go. Whoa. What's up with you? I want to do something. I'm bored. Okay, wow. You drink like all the coffee today? You have any dev experiences? No, you drink all the coffee today? Or do you drink all the coffee all days? I can't have coffee. It makes me anxious. Oh, wow. That sucks. And it tastes gross. None of it's mostly milk and sugar. But can you not still call it coffee if it's mostly milk and sugar? It seems like a lot of hassle to make something gross taste okay. Well, that is a good point. So, dude. You want to do something, please? I can't today, dude. I'm sorry. Really sorry. Aw, man. No, it's cool. I promised I'd hang out with B. I already asked her. So, yeah, sorry. Still though, I'm sure you will find ways to entertain yourself. Like, maybe dress up the froggy robot. Make sure it does not go haywire. Because Five Nights at Freddy's is totally based on a real thing. Well, bye Greg. It feels bad having to choose between Greg and Bia. Like, I wanna go with Greg too, just to see what the hell we would get up to. But yeah, Bia seems like purely from apart from the possible death situation when I am around with Greg. It's like if I am Greg are together doing whatever, doing crimes, we bring out the worst in each other, it seems. Like vandalizing. Okay, we vandalized an old, broken, left behind car. True, nobody needed that anymore, but still. And he stole that froggy thing from the food donkey, which is still stealing even though the food donkey is closed, but Greg brings out the worst in me, and I seem to bring out the worst in Greg. Whereas if I'm with Bia, it's like more normal. She slows us down, while at the same time we allow her to live a little more. Like, she's completely stuck in her work, mostly because she has to, but still, for some reason I'm more attracted to Bia in that case.
Anyway, hi Germ Warfare. Hey Germ.
Hey, wanna hang out?
I don't know, supposed to hang out with Greg or Bia tonight.
Jeez, I'm not asking you to run away and get married.
No.
Hang out. You're... Is this going to mean that I can't go with Bia? No, because he's not asking us to marry. I have not hung out with you. Oh, I hope this is not going to bite me in the butt, but...
Sure, I'll hang out with you. For now. Okay, what do you want to do?
Follow me.
Is this going to involve flying again? Where are we going?
We're here.
Where? Like, this is the middle of nowhere. We're in the parking lot.
Yep.
We walked for like 15 seconds.
It's like really big here.
I could throw a rock and hit where we were standing. Where we were just standing even.
Oh, you can see like all of the sky here.
Oh wow, you can. Huh, never realized that. Possibly because I don't look a lot at the sky, because I'm not really much of a flyer. Are you much of a flyer? Like, I might be a cat person and you might be a bird person, but does that mean that the bird persons can still fly? This world is weird. Okay, seriously, we're just looking at the parking lot?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
No, sometimes in the morning. If you're up on the hill back there, a whole bunch of fog passes over the lots, and it's like an ocean. But there's a herd of deer that comes through, and it's like magic.
Wow, that does sound magical.
Why do we ever need this much parking? I mean, Possum Springs is just a complete wasteland, and not even the food donkey required this much space.
Possibly the railroads or jobs. If the food donkey was of any importance at any point in time, it's probably for the stores. There was the food donkey, and the old second-hand store, and the shoe store. There used to be a record store back here somewhere.
All gone now, though.
Yep, just a lot of asphalt, weeds, and broken glass.
It's so pretty. I love it. You know, if they never do anything with this, in a bunch of years, this is gonna be like regular ground.
Wow. What do you think is going to happen to the parking lot?
Will it get swallowed by a wave of dirt? Or will the weeds all grow through all the way to the max so that the asphalt is completely invisible?
What's gonna happen to the parking lot? I mean, the parking lot part of the parking lot.
Oh, nature's holds. It's waits you out.
That's spooky. Like it just crawls up on you.
Okay, we're done.
What? Already? Let's go. Hey! So, I have
to go now.
Bye. So that's where you went. And here I was thinking you went up the ladders, flew away, and went into the middle of nowhere. Which would have been weird, but that was where I was getting the whole you flew away from. Well, that was a weird hanging out session. But it was fun. We got a new note. Sort of. Cool. Anyway. That leaves only one more thing to do, to explore,
And that is more telephone poles. And unfortunately, the only way to actually get all the way to the other side is, I believe, by jumping all the way over here. What? No! I jumped! Let me go up here. I see... Are you telling me I can't get up there? I want to get up there. Oh. Ooh. I can't still get up there. You can't stop me, Borowski. Because I'm amazing. I've got no clue where this is leading. But I totally got this. A-OK, drugs and malt. What? That's not A-OK. Well, the malt whiskey maybe is, but... Oh, no. I need to learn to not do that. Alright, attempt number 2. Again, one of these founder statue thingies. Now, here's a man who loves statues. Don't get a lot of people getting statues made of themselves today. We're secure in ourselves. Okay? We don't need statues to make us feel better. We're totally fine. Although, if I get a statue, I'd have them make me real tall. Because, honestly, I'm tiny. Plus, I want to impose people. I want to look amazing. Because I am amazing. Oh, the video outpost even has a sign. Cool. Can I climb on top of the sign? I can! Hello, mystery person. Hey.
What are you doing outside my window?
I don't know.
Oh, please go away.
What you doing?
Newspaper, can't you see?
What's in the news?
Quantarax closing down next month, laying off last 24 people.
What's Quantarax?
A place out past Brittle assembles tiny computer doodads.
Oh, okay, yeah. Someone I knew's mom worked there.
Real smart work. Bad on the fingers after a while.
I bagged groceries for a while, which is also bad for the fingers, because the plastic bags really hurt. How's that? You put the cold heavy stuff on the bottom, and then the veggies and fruits, and the bread on top.
Well, looks like you got it all figured out.
Totally. Totally. Well, that was a fun visit. Which would bring us to Bia. Were it not for the fact that all of a sudden I recall... Hey, wait, Selma's mentioned Mrs. Chazokov. And I had to visit Mrs. Chazokov in 2 days. Because then the next stars will be visible. And I do want to know more about those dusk stars. So, Bia, I'm very sorry. Got a little bit more of hanging out to do with other people. I have such a busy life, and I'm not even working yet. Goes to show that when we do have to start working, we gotta sacrifice an awful lot of stuff. But for the time being, hello porch person, let me... Oh, come on! Let me do my very high, skillful jump. There we go, 1, 2... I'll get this, because I did it before. I can totally do this. Here we go. Totally did it first try. Okay. Who placed a puking pumpkin up here? 'Cause that's just weird. Hello, Mrs. Chazokov. Should I have knocked on your door? I could knock on your door. How are the dusk stars today?
Oh, mate Borowski.
Yep, that's me.
Up here on my roof.
Mrs. Chazokov, I'm standing like 1 meter in front of you. Yep.
We'll come to hunt some dusk stars.
Well, why else would I be here? I mean, obviously. Like, why else would I be on your roof?
Oh, come have a look.
Oh, I will take a look, alright. Ah, my eyes again! Mrs. Chazokov, we did this last time.
A filter!
Ah. Really, think of that filter first before screwing up my eyesight. It's you. So we had Dor the murderer and Chastis the drowned one. Found one!
Oh, let's have a look. Sterling the Seer.
Well, this one is a little bit less deadly. How come I've never heard of these guys?
By the time they got to these rare stars, the well-known myths and legends were taken.
Oh.
This one, Sterling, is a tale of the world's changing and leaving one behind.
These are all gonna be bummers, huh? Was he not psychic? Or all of these stories have... like... I don't know, it's like... they're all bummers. Are they all bummers?
Well, that's not for me to say. That is up for everyone's own interpretation, May. Is it a bad thing for the world to move on?
Sometimes. Well, I mean, this guy probably doesn't think so.
Either way, one day his king met a new sage, an astronomer, and she showed the king how the planets and stars orbit in regular patterns and why. And the king kicked Sterling out of his quarters, for the seer had long told the king a different story about the stars.
Did Sterling believe his own story? Like, we all are stuck inside of our own beliefs, so how does that then translate to when you're confronted with some information like that?
I believe Sterling did indeed believe in his own story.
Well, that's how things go.
Is it no responsibility to care for those whose labors, even one's universe, are suddenly replaced with a new one? Are they obsolete?
Well, that's how life is. But no, their life should not be obsolete. They should get a chance to let their own world, point of view on the world be altered as well. Not drastically like that.
What is to be done?
I don't know. Is there some other job the king could give him? Like he's just putting him on the street right now, like, enjoy your life for how little of it remains because you have no way to make food. Become a beggar. Like, some way where he doesn't have to be useful to the king. Something? Something in order to just survive.
Oh, it's one to ponder. Oh, the stars, they make one think.
That's very true. By the way, is this king the same as the king that... Dear God, I mentioned his name before and now I can't remember. It was Castis and... Dor the murderer. Like, the king, that king. Is it the same king? Hi, Dor. Or Castis. Okay, so those remain around the place. Where is the next... There it is. No? There it is. Boom! Another one found!
Oh, let's see. Ah, yes, Simone the fighter.
She's got a gun.
Simone lived in a good land, but under every good land are the roots of oppression. And in this land those roots took hold and choked out all else.
That was poetic, Mr. Chazokov. But at the same time, jeez, another bummer, huh?
It happens faster than one can imagine. Anyway, when the borders closed and the curfew began, Simone and her comrades began to plot. They infiltrated, they sabotaged, they freed prisoners.
That's very nice. Join the resistance!
Simone was one of the first to be identified, but she evaded capture even as the wanted posters went up.
She was a badass.
As whispers of her grew throughout the land, more and more of her neighbors prayed in the night that Simone would be their salvation.
Was she in the end, though? I mean, that's also a lot of pressure for one person. Especially because it's a case of, oh, we've got someone who is already fighting for us, so we ourselves don't have to fight. Someone else will do the dirty work. When the world is being oppressed by whatever, you need to stand up yourself too. But was she the salvation for the people?
We do not know where Simone is buried. Not burned. She did not burn at the stake.
Ah, goddammit. I knew this wasn't going to be happy.
Oh, we do know that when things boiled over, she led a charge against the palace gates. And behind those gates were cannons.
Oh no.
Many years later, when the mass graves were exhumed, her bones were mixed with so many others. It was said that she now lives on in the bones of all in her country.
Jeez, that got dark. And sad. And spooky.
That is history, Mayborowski. That is history. Well, that is both of them for today.
Neato. Wow, that was pretty great. So are there even more dusk stars visible in the nearby future?
Oh, come by again. Couple of days. We shall hunt the stars.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Chazokov. Thank you very much. Which means Sterling and Simone. Well, with all of that done, it finally has become time to hang out with Bia.
There is something highly intriguing about these star stories. But obviously, one never knows how much of those legends actually is true. But, fact or fiction, they are pretty cool and make me highly interested in the stories that remain.